I literally cracked the code. Like I cracked the code to losing fat, losing weight. Let's get into it. Don't get me wrong, I was going out to McDonald's getting a fish fillet 2 times a week, okay? No more, none of that. We're not doing it. You better not do it. Love those fish fillets, but absolutely not. I was getting the double, but I'm not doing that. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaylah Arnae. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. I'm so excited for today's video. I am a stay-at-home working mommy and I'm currently on a weight loss journey looking to cut off some fat. Let me scratch that. Looking to lose some fat, get in a comfortable space with my mind, body, and soul. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it because listen, I've watched hundreds of these videos and I just like to get straight to the chase. I've lost the most weight in the past 5 weeks than I have in 10.5 months. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I did and what I'm doing to lose the fat. But being comfortable in your own body is so freaking important. So if you're thinking like, oh my gosh, like wait, what weight do you need to lose? Don't worry about it, babes. Just focus on you, boo. Just focus on you. I am going to make a disclaimer. I am not a personal trainer. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a 29-year-old woman who is just looking to love herself and serve herself with the most self-love and just the best of the best that I can give myself. And I'm just sharing to you my experience on what has worked for me. I've seen changes so fast. 5 weeks is not a lot of time, and I just want to share with you what I did. I wrote 6 different points to really like let you know exactly what I did and what you can implement starting today, tonight, this morning, whenever you're watching this. Starting today. Let this be the video you say like, okay, I watched Kaylah's video and she motivated me, babes. Let's get into it, but let me get my water because I'm a little parched. But I wanted to wait to film this video because I wanted to like wait until I've reached my numbers that I had in mind and all that stuff. But y'all, the changes that I've seen and like, it's just amazing. Like, happy to be here. And I just couldn't wait to get this out for you because I'm like, I literally cracked the code. Like I cracked the code to losing fat, losing weight. Let's get into it. So the first thing, you have to want it. You have to want it. If you are just not in the headspace, I can try, but like, I'm gonna get this burger though. Or I could try, but I'm gonna have like this pizza though. Like, no, babes, like it's not gonna work. Like you're gonna fall off. You're gonna be a constant yo-yo, up and down, and you're just not gonna be like truly satisfied with your progress. You just have to be in the mindset to really want it. You have to be like, look, I'm taking my nutrition serious. I'm taking my fitness serious. I'm taking all of these changes so serious because I have to like get to where I want. And I do want to say, normally when I go through these like diets or like these periods of like, I want to do this, I have these goals, it's because I have like a specific like event or a date in mind that I'm trying to reach. For example, last year, my son's first birthday, I knew I wanted to lose like 10 pounds because I was like, I want to be able to wear this outfit for his birthday. So I had some like motivation, you know? However, this time around, my motivation is simply like, I want to feel my best self. Like, I want to look in the mirror and be proud, like, wow, like you really did that. And I just want to feel comfortable and confident and all of that. Like nothing's worse than feeling like uncomfortable or insecure about being inside of your own body. Like that has to be the top tier worst feeling ever. And along with wanting to want it, if you want it so bad and you just literally like, you're like, look, Lord, I need the endurance to do this. Pray to him. Lord, literally write this down in your journal. Lord, I pray for the endurance to get through this weight loss journey. Lord, give me the strength, give me the power, give me everything, the motivation, the inspiration, the excitement, the joy to get through this. Help me live every day a healthier person with a healthier mind and just a healthier space. Like you have to pray for it. Like if you want it, like you literally have to want it. I don't know what else to say, but you gotta want it. And in order for you to do it, you gotta want it. So you want this? And let me tell you, 5 weeks is not a lot of time. What were you doing 5 weeks ago? Like, you want to see some changes? Start right now. Passionate. As far as me cracking the code, I'm just going to tell you straight up. I'm not going to make you wait till the end to figure out what's the code. The code is processed sugar, okay? Let me tell you something. I don't know about y'all, but me, and I know it's like genetics in my family, and that's another thing. Genetics do play a part. I hold all of my sugar in my lower belly. Like my mom pouch, like all of that. I had a pouch before the mom part came. Like it is what it is. And I've noticed over the years when I do like cut back on candy or have like a low sugar day or something, like my lower belly is like flat. And I'm at this point, y'all, I have not seen my lower belly this flat in I don't know how long. Like, I literally can't tell you. I have a quick little story time. Very quick, I promise you. I love coffee, right? For years, I've been drinking instant coffee, Nescafe, French roast. Like, I just thought it was just like the best instant coffees ever. And the reason why I went to instant coffee is because my Keurig machine broke, and then like sometimes it would work. And I also feel like Keurigs make your coffee like more watered down. I don't know. The creamer, I use Coffee Mate, hazelnut creamer, or French vanilla, whatever. Y'all, I was using so much dang creamer, not even realizing it. The serving size for that creamer is 1 tablespoon, which is 35 calories, and it's like 5 grams of sugar, right? 1 tablespoon is just like a little literally like a and it's like you can't even really taste the flavor. You just get like a hint of it in the aftertaste type thing. Fast forwarding a little bit, but I bought a food scale, right? The food scale helps me measure out how much I was taking. Long story short, I realized how much coffee creamer I was using every day, and I was just pouring it. Like, I was drinking light skin coffee. Like, my coffee was not that pretty brown. Like, she was a pretty light. Like, seriously. I realized, like, oh my gosh, like, this is so much. And here's the thing. Like I said, I've been working out consistently for the past 10.5 months, and I'm saying that starting from February 2023 to December 2023, and just consecutively working out, cardio, solid core. And like, mind you, I did lose weight. Like, I did see progress. I lost, like, when I started, I was probably like 138, 140, and then I got down to like 125, strictly from that, right? But I still wasn't feeling my best. Like, I was feeling like, just wasn't understanding. So the day that I realized, like, look, I'm not happy, it was December 12th, 2023, last month. I reached my 100th solid core class. And I remember waking up that day, putting on a cute little workout set, and I was just like, I'm not happy for real. Like, I'm happy that I'm at my 100th class, but I thought I would feel more different or feel more like, you know, this day, but I didn't. I was feeling like uncomfortable, honestly, and I was kind of disappointed in myself. Not kind of, I was disappointed in myself, because I'm like, why am I not like feeling like, wow? Like, yes, I felt wow, like, yes, 100 classes, that's a lot, but like, physically, like, I couldn't see. And what matters is what you see, what you feel about yourself. And I just wasn't feeling it. And so I was like, something's got to change. Like, what the heck is going on? Sugar. That is the code. You need to cut down on your sugar. I was like, I'm not eating so much candy like before. I've even like changed up like different things, and I just wasn't understanding. Y'all, when I cut back on that coffee creamer and I went from 10 freaking servings, that's probably like 50 grams of sugar a day, literally drinking Starbucks every day, can't be healthy, to just 1 tablespoon, trying to like figure out my new groove and the taste and all that, I saw changes immediately. I'm not even kidding. Within the first week, I'm like, I slowed down on sugar last week, and I'm seeing the most biggest difference. Like, I'm literally like feeling like I'm making progress. Like, my workouts and everything has like really played a part. And it is so true when they say you cannot outwork a bad diet. Like, you literally can't. And with that being said, that's taking me to my next point. Nutrition. Obviously, we have all heard it. 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. I started to really hone in on my protein intake, making sure I'm getting at least 30 grams of protein a meal, at least 100 a day. Just really like making sure every meal is high protein, even my snacks. I cut out processed foods. Like, I'm really focusing on whole foods and like actually making my meals. And don't get me wrong, I eat out like multiple times a week, but it's like different choices, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have like a grilled chicken salad with a side of fries. Like, you gotta give balance. And another thing that I really like cut out is gluten. Gut health. Like, if you've been watching my videos, then you know like I'm really serious about my gut health. And I've noticed, and I'm not just saying this because like, oh, like cutting out carbs. Like, no, I still eat potatoes, like I still have rice, but like gluten, breads and pastas and things like that, it just does not digest well with me. Like, my belly will be bloated, my face will be puffed up, and again, that's sugar. So those processed sugars and all that, is it refined sugars? Look, I'm not a dietitian, Google it, but like, it just doesn't do good with me. And I notice like when I do eat that stuff, like I'm literally bloated for 3 days. Like, I'm not even kidding. And so I really eliminated on that, and it kind of was like easy for me to do because my son is gluten-free. So You know what I mean? I'm just used to not really buying it anyways. Like I already just really don't buy bread or things like that. But don't get me wrong, I was going out to McDonald's getting a fish fillet 2 times a week, okay? No more, none of that. We're not doing it. You better not do it. Love those fish fillets, but absolutely not. I was getting the double, but I'm not doing that. That's in the past. We left that in 2023. Like we're new and we're improving. Rice, that's another thing. Like rice is great. However, get your food scale. Please get you a food scale so that you can get the exact portion, because rice is very starchy. For me, rice, I know there's some people who can eat like bowls of rice and like be fine, but rice bloats me up. So I don't know if it's water retention or I don't know. Again, not the scientist on this, but rice really is also kind of like up there with bread. However, I can like digest it better than bread. I just don't like feeling like that super full feeling that I get from it. So I've really cut back on rice. I've had it a handful of times, literally maybe like 3 times, but I'd rather have like potatoes. Like I'll buy like the little baby potatoes, like the little balls, and like have a few of those with my food. Another thing, your oils. Like I've realized that like olive oil is great, and because I've always used olive oil. However, y'all, again, I was looking at the serving size for that, and 1 tablespoon, like the actual like liquid one that you pour, the ones that I had, is like 140 calories per tablespoon. Okay, that's a lot for 1 tablespoon. And so I've learned that you can get the spray, like I don't know if it's like because it's cold pressed, air pressed, or whatever, but the extra virgin olive oil in the can, 0 calories, 0, 0, 0. Like, love that. So do things like that. I've also recently started cooking with avocado oil, and I like that actually better than olive oil because it burns slower. Like I can cook my bacon and get it like crispy without burning, whereas olive oil, like babe, like you gotta wash the stove or it's gonna be burnt. Things like that. Try to get your oils in like a spray can because you're saving calories. And speaking of calories, now I don't really calorie count. However, when I first started like last month, when I was like, look, I'm really serious about this, I got my food scale, I was like, I just want to count calories just so I can know where I'm at, just so I can get an idea of like what I know I should be eating a day in order to be in a calorie deficit. And with that being said, I'm not going to go into detail about what a calorie deficit is. You most likely already know. However, if you don't, so many videos about it, but basically you have to be burning more calories than you're eating. And that's not just saying like going to the gym and burning 300 calories so that you have 300 calories left over, but your whole basal metabolic rate. Listen, I could be Googling it for you, but like do your own thing. But you have to find out your BMR, which is your how many calories your body how many calories your body burns naturally, like by itself. Yeah, just look up calorie deficit, learn about that. I'm not the one to educate you on that. I would recommend counting your calories at least for the first week, first couple of days, just to get an idea. Just be mindful, just so you're mindful and you're aware. And then like I just wanted to go over like a few things that, like for example, like for snacks, I've switched out things from like freaking chips all day and like just all this stuff that I was eating. Chips, salty foods, tortilla chips. Like Target has the best like tortilla bowls. They're so flaky and crispy. Oh my lanta. But I was just eating all this stuff. For example, for snacks, I like to have, recently I've been on like a pepperoni kick. So like I'll get turkey pepperoni, just the little slices, and I like to get the Applegate brand. I try to buy my meats as healthy as possible. And then Target has like these gluten-free crackers that we really like. So I have like pepperoni and crackers. And the pepperoni, for instance, you can have like, I think the serving size is like 17 pieces of pepperoni for only 80 calories. Like that's a lot of pepperonis. Like I don't think you're gonna eat 17 at a time, but if you do, like, you know, that's less than the freaking olive oil tablespoon. You see what I mean? But yeah, just like little things like that. There's this brand that I get from Target. I think it's called Lesser Evil, but it is popcorn. It's only 50 calories, like cute little snack. Kind, you know, Kind, like the granola bars, they have like these ice cream bars. Oh my gosh, think of like a Snickers bar, but like healthy. And that's my like little treat. I'll have that, not every night, because not every night I'm in the mood for it, but like when I just want that, like I look forward to having that after dinner. I am a candy like fiend. Like, well, I'm not gonna claim that over myself because that's in the past, babes. But candy, love fruity candy. And Jolly Ranchers, the sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, love those. I literally used to go through like bags of candy every single day. 2 days at a time. Like the bag would last me not long. And I'm not talking about like the little personal, I'm talking about like a bag of candy. Like I have a problem. Like I had a problem. And so sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. Sometimes, you know, you just want like a piece of candy. It's okay to have that stuff, but like not every day, like I was. But like I'm saying, like you can get sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. So good, like they taste fine. As far as my meats, I like to buy like leaner meats, like if it's like 90% lean, 10% fat, or just the whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like I've talked about this breakfast like every day for the past 5 weeks, but like I look so forward to my breakfast. Like I start off with my day with my protein shake. It's like 20 grams of protein, boom, right there. And then I'll have my coffee, and then after that I'll cook bacon and like a bacon and egg scramble. I'll like do 3 pieces of turkey bacon, 2 eggs, some spinach, some onions, top it with some goat cheese. Like that whole meal with the protein shake and the egg and bacon scramble is like 45 calories. Like, I mean 45 grams of protein. Amazing. For lunch, like some lunch ideas can be like a can of tuna with like some mini sweet peppers on the side. I love raw broccoli, but like mini sweet peppers, raw broccoli, spray it with some olive oil, get some Himalayan sea salt. I hear sea salt is much better than regular table salt, so if you are gonna do salt, do Himalayan pink salt, and it's prettier. If you get the mini sweet peppers, cut it open, stuff it with the tuna, babe, what? It's amazing, the crunch. But yeah, that's an idea. I love a good salad with like a piece of salmon. There's different things you can do. Dinner, for example, last night, I wish I took a picture of it, but I did a piece of salmon and I did some Brussels sprouts and a few of those baby potatoes, like the little balls. Like, it was so freaking good. Top the salmon off with some Dijon mustard, balsamic glaze, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's things you can eat. Again, it all starts with like you having to want it. Like if you want it, you're gonna do it. Now with that, getting a realistic fitness routine. It is so important to move your body. Just as it is important for you to have a high quality nutrition intake, your fitness has to be up there too. I'm not saying you have to be like, you know, going hard at the gym every single day and pumping hard in front of the I'm not saying all that. Like I'm literally saying get you a realistic fitness routine, something that you'll look forward to, something that you'll be like, oh, I can do this, or something that like you just enjoy, because when you really enjoy your workouts, like game changer. Before I go into like my fitness routine, I want to tell you about ClassPass. So ClassPass, this is not sponsored by the way, but ClassPass is a app, and they basically have like it's like a monthly membership, and you get these credits. You can use the certain amount of credits that you get depending on the plan that you pay for to pay for different like exercising class, fitness classes. So like Solid Core, you guys know I love Solid Core. I paid for Solid Core with my ClassPass credits. F45, another group fitness class, they recently got on ClassPass, and I'm so freaking excited because a lot of these group fitness classes, the group fitness class itself, their membership is like way more expensive. So you're getting a lot more, like I feel like it's more affordable with ClassPass. My scarf is literally like sliding back. What's happening? I've worked out in the gym like for years, but like since not working out for so long at the gym, I became uncomfortable, and I'm like, I'd rather you tell me what to do. And so group fitness class is kind of like a cheaper option of personal training because you have an instructor telling you what to do. I have a link down below where you can get like a free 2-week trial. That way you can try different classes, and then once you figure out what you like, add it to your routine. So here's the thing with resistance training. It really helps tone and tight. Yes, you can do cardio and like drop pounds and everything, but like you'll still be kind of like flabby or like squishy, whereas resistance strength training really helps like tone and keep you tight and like and like, you know what I mean? And can you shut the door when you go down? Because now he's gonna be loud. You know that he's gonna cry. You know he's gonna want me. Why would you? Anyways, I digress. Back in 2020 was when I realized like, wow, walking is so underrated. Now I see a lot of people talking about it because it's literally low impact and you're like making changes, burning fat. Now with cardio, but I realized that like 30 minutes is just not enough. And I feel like 30 minutes is good for like maintaining and everything, but if you want to see some changes, you got to up it to at least the minimum of 45 minutes. Like 45 minutes, you're going to be like, okay, like you're going to start seeing some changes like quicker. Increasing my cardio, I really noticed like a lot of changes, and I'm going to tell you because this is what I like to do, but I try to aim for at least 3 miles walking. I'm going to briefly go over my cardio routine. I'll go on the treadmill. So I started off at 3.0 for my speed, and the incline was at 7. And that was like, whew, like it was doable, but you could still feel like it was like a little burn, but like you can get through it. Like it was a great workout. So I did that for a few weeks. Then I'm like, oh, I can bump it up to 3.2. And the more throughout the weeks, you'll notice that you'll be able to increase your incline or increase your speed. But yeah, I would start off with 7 incline and 3 speed for the first 30 minutes. And then from 30 to 45 minutes, I would increase the incline to 8. So it's a little bit more challenging, but you're able to, like, you know, still push through, still same speed. And then for the next however long, because I like to, my goal was to get to at least 3 miles a day, and I would bump it back down to like 5 incline with like a 3.2 speed. Like I would increase the speed and bring the incline down for like the last whatever, which honestly 3 miles probably takes you about like 45 to like less than an hour, 45 to 50 minutes or whatever, 3 miles. And it's amazing. I honestly want to say like 54 minutes, but I don't want you to quote that. But that's my little cardio routine. If you want to see some changes, like I would say do cardio at least like 5 to 6 times a week. Like that might sound like a lot, but like you have to do it. Again, if you want this, you're gonna put in the work. And again, low and steady. Just walk, babe, just walk. I got my mom doing this. Like she's always been doing her cardio, but like we used to be like, oh my gosh, if I forget my headphones, like I can't do that, like I need to listen to music. No, boo, are you watching this video on the cardio machine? Like get you a nice podcast to watch, a YouTube video, a show, something. Watch that while you're walking. Like I've gotten to the point where, because one day I forgot my headphones and your girl was literally like, I read my Bible now for after the 45-minute mark. I read my Bible. And then if you can do your cardio after your strength training, even better, because you're burning even more calories. Water, 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 like water, water, water. I know we all have heard about the Stanley Cups. Some people love them, some people hate them. I feel like some people don't like them just because they're like popular. But Amazon has so many different like 40-ounce cups. Get you a large tumbler and fill that baby up with water. It takes me about, my goal is to, oh my gosh, my light almost fell on my camera. I really have to hurry up. Like my goal is to get at least 2 of these a day. 3 is on a good day. We all know water is so important, but you have to drink water. I've saw so many changes and results when I drank my water, cut back on the sugar, focus on whole foods, increased my cardio, and increased my protein. Those things have really helped me. I do want to also say sleep is very important. You need sleep to get your energy for the day. And it's just, there's so much science behind it. But like, yes, girl, I saw so many results in the past 5 weeks than I did in 2.5 months. My light is sliding, my baby's crying, my camera's overheating, but I hope I've helped you in some way. What is going on right now? I hope I helped you in some way. I love you so much, and I just pray that like you get to where you want to be, and I just pray that this can be one of the videos that help motivate you. But I love you. Start today, get your mind right, say your prayers, and do what you got to do, boo, because I care more about how you feel about yourself than what anybody else thinks about you, and you should feel the same. But okay, I love you. Mwah.